Hi guys, welcome to game week 29 at Nathbet.com. Hope you're all very, very well and you are counting those profits. A lovely 3 weeks here at Nathbet.com. Winning weeks, that's what we like to see, and over £400 worth of profit if you'd followed my tips and recommendations. We've been tweeting it out, we've been retweeting it. I said that it was going to come sooner rather than later, and that's exactly what it's doing. Like I say, 3 weeks on the bounce, that's really, really very good news for Nathbet, and we're going to try and make it 4 this week in a shortened Premier League programme. I'm not going to lie to you, it's been difficult for me this week to try and find some value and at the same time, you know, some good fixtures. Shortened Premier League programme because of the FA Cup game week, but I think I found some good bets. We've had to go into the lower leagues this week for the majority of the tips, but still I'm pretty confident. It's been nice to really have a good go at League 1 and League 2 this week as well as the Championship. But we're going to start off, like I say, in the FA Cup because it is FA Cup weekend, and the double. First of all, we're going to go with they were absolutely robbed in midweek, weren't they, with that nanny red card. Expect an absolute furious revenge comeback from Manchester United. They're going to be absolutely seething, and I don't want to play them. I don't think anyone wants to play them in the next game after that. I know that Sir Alex will have his boys playing with lots of fire in their belly. Let's hope they don't play with too much fire and get another man sent off. But at the same time, I don't like Chelsea's chances going to Manchester United. I think the best they can hope for is a draw, and I just think with Mr. Rooney back in the fold, I'm absolutely sure that he'll start. And Van Persie up front, I think they'll be too much. They're just going to score too many goals. I like them more than Torres and Barr up front. I think they will go with 2 up front, actually, Chelsea. But I just think that United will be too strong for them on the day. Manchester United to beat Chelsea 5-6. You might get even money by the time this comes around, but 5-6 as they are at the moment. We're going to take Manchester United to beat Chelsea. And the second team, we're going to go into the Championship, the form team in the Championship, the one who you don't want to play, you don't want to go away and play at the moment, as Hull City and Middlesbrough, 2 top 6 sides have found in recent weeks. They are fantastic at home, and that's Crystal Palace. They entertain Leeds United. Now, Leeds had a good draw in midweek. They were beating Leicester for a lot of the time. They conceded late. Leicester got that point at the Walker Stadium, and we did tip them the week before to beat Millwall at home. They did that. However, Crystal Palace are so strong at home, and Leeds don't travel particularly well at the best of times. So we're going to take Palace to beat Leeds 10-11. About Palace, that's a really nice price. So we're going to go with Crystal Palace and Manchester United in the safe double this week. That's 2.5 to 1 double, guys, with Coral as the best price. Okay, on to the treble. And we're going to go with another form team. They've won 4 on the bounce. They've got a new manager. I'll say a new manager. It's the old manager who's come back, Billy Davis. He's doing wonders at Nottingham Forest. They're the team to watch as they go into the playoffs. I think they're going to be in the playoffs come the end of the season. You don't want to play them at home. And they face Wolverhampton Wanderers, who, yes, they won their first away game. Get this, since December the 21st. In midweek, and that was definitely needed as they slipped into the relegation places. But 2 away games in 4 days, and especially going to Forest, I don't fancy the chances. Forest, like I say, won 4 on the bounce, 5-6 Nottingham Forest. We're going to take them to beat Wolves. That's the first bet in the treble. 2 in League 2, guys, to finish off the treble. Northampton to beat Accrington Stanley. Northampton absolutely perfect in the last 6 at home, won 6 out of 6. They're absolutely flying. I know we've tipped them a couple of times in their last 6 games at home. They've done us proud, and they face a team with the worst record away from home in League 2, and that's Accrington Stanley. Who are they? Yeah, exactly. Northampton 8-11 to beat Accrington. We're going to take them to win and get them 7 on the bounce at home. And Gillingham are the third team in this list. Now, Gillingham are against Plymouth. Now, Gillingham haven't been as good lately. They've only won 3 of the last 6 at home. They're like 11th in the form table. However, they've got a fully fit squad to choose from for the first time in about a month and a half. And they entertain, like I said, Plymouth. Now, Gillingham, they're still top of the table, and Plymouth struggle away from home. We're going to back that Gillingham are going to win that game. Sorry, I'm just going to grab this boy because he's biting my leg. He's getting bigger now, isn't he? Hey, do you fancy Gillingham too as well, yeah? Do you? Okay, you fancy Gillingham too. So we're going to back Gillingham against Plymouth. Gillingham 8-11. That's a 4.2 to 1 treble. With who are we going with? We're going with Bet Victor, who were the the top people all last week, double, treble and fourfold, where they're definitely the best price in the treble this week. So we're going to go with them. 4.2 to 1. That's Nottingham Forest, Northampton and Gillingham in the treble. Before going to the fourfold, guys, we said it last week, the Super 6 with Sky Bet. If you haven't subscribed, if you haven't logged on and opened an account with Sky Bet, they choose 6 games each week. You predict exact results, and if you get all 6 out of 6 the correct results correct, you win £100,000. No strings, no bet, no deposit needed. Free money, guys, free bet. Like I say, we like that at Nathbet.com. Make sure you click through on the banner above my beautiful head and go through. If you haven't got an account, make sure you register. And like I say, a bit more interest for the weekend. Okay, 4-4, guys. We're going to take Crystal Palace again. Like I said, so strong at home. Leeds improving. They are dangerous. But I fancy Palace to win that game. So we're going to take Palace. Like I say, it's difficult this week. I like to have a different bet for the double, treble and fourfold, but sometimes it's just not worth it, just because I don't want to take a risk. And I think that Palace are my strongest bet this week, Palace and Forest actually, but we're going to take Palace as the start of the fourfold as well. Like I say, 10 to 11 about Palace. The second bet, the only one in the Premier League this week. To be honest, I don't like any of the Premier League games this week, especially with the Europa League going on as we speak. But I'm going to back Norwich to beat Southampton. Now, Norwich had a 4-0 demolition there. They got absolutely trounced by, wasn't Manchester United reserve side by any means. I mean, they had Van Persie and Rooney up front, okay. Some of them got substituted. But take that result away. I just fancy them to beat Southampton. Southampton are worryingly on the slide. Okay, they've had a couple of decent results under the new manager, but that 2-1 reverse against Queen's Park Rangers last weekend, I think, told a story that they're going to really, really struggle for the next few games. I just think that they probably are going to end up going down. They're definitely in that relegation battle as we speak. And Norwich is so good at home. And you saw that Manchester City victory. And they don't concede many. I think it's an important game for Norwich. And that Carrow Road, a home advantage, 6 to 4 about Norwich. I'm going to back Norwich to beat Southampton. That's the second bet in the fourfold. Third one, Yeovil Town. We're going to go for an away win, 6 to 4. They're against Hartlepool, Jeff Stelling's boys. Hartlepool having a resurgence as of late. They were absolutely high and dry away on the foot of that table in League One. However, I really think that even though that Yeovil haven't been great recently, they're still in that playoff spot. And going to Hartlepool, they should be too strong for Hartlepool. I think that it'll be a close game, but I fancy Yeovil to get a 2 or 3 on the road and make it maybe a 3-2 or a 2-1 win. That's why the 13 to 10, which against going to a team that's third from bottom. In League One, I think 13 to 10 is definitely a good price. I mean, they're 20 points clear of them, in League Two. That's why they're in a playoff spot. I just fancy that Yeovil are going to do the business and beat Hartlepool on the day. 13 to 10 is the price with Yeovil. Last game, guys, Rotherham to beat Dagenham and Redbridge. Rotherham, 4 wins out of the last 6 at home. Very, very strong at home. Dagenham and Redbridge struggle. They've only won 1 this year. I don't fancy them to win 2. I don't fancy them to draw. I fancy them to get beat. Rotherham have got their main 2 strikers back after a couple of weeks out. 8 to 11 is the price with Rotherham. That makes up the fourfold then, guys. That's Crystal Palace, Norwich, Yeovil and Rotherham, which is an 18 to 1 fourfold with Bet Victor. If you've got a spare £2 or £3 or £5, as you should have if you bet our tips in the recent weeks, then have a look at Pete's long shot as well. But for now, guys, I hope you enjoy. Let's make it 4 weeks out of 4, and I will see you very, very soon. Alright, guys, take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.